Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news. The buzz around the NFL right now is centered on a potential blockbuster trade that could reshape the entire landscape of the NFC East. And at the heart of this is Will Anderson Jr. The Houston Texans edge rusher has been making waves all season, and rumors are swirling that the Giants might be eyeing him as a crucial piece to accelerate their rebuild. Now I know what you're thinking, Will Anderson Jr. That's a name Giants fans are going to be excited about. Let's dive into the details and see how this could change everything for Big Blue. First, a quick reminder of who Anderson is and why he's so highly valued. This 24-year-old prodigy came into the league with huge expectations, and he hasn't disappointed. In 2025, Anderson exploded with an incredible season, tallying 15 sacks, 35 quarterback hits, and 12 tackles for loss. His PFF grade of 91.5 is considered elite, putting him among the best at his position. His pressure rate of 24% on NFL.com metrics, EPA per rush of plus 0.29, and run-stop win rate of 47% all point to a disruptive force that can wreck an offense. Forced fumbles. He's got 4 already, adding to his reputation as a game-changer. Anderson's bend rate of 30% and bull rush PFF grade of 92, similar to Nick Bosa in 2019, showcase his ability to bend the edge and overpower blockers with relentless speed and power. His career stats are impressive, with over 35 sacks and a Defensive Rookie of the Year award in 2023. He's made 2 Pro Bowls and is still just entering his prime. But as with many young stars, injuries have been a concern. A knee injury limited him to just 13 games last season, which impacted his overall numbers. Still, his 115 sacks per game and a double-team rate of 52% demonstrate how consistently he demands attention from offensive lines. When healthy, Anderson is a hurricane rushing through defenses, constantly creating chaos and forcing quarterbacks into tough decisions. Now, shifting gears to the Texans, who, by the way, are a team in a bit of a transitional phase. Their defense ranks in the top 10, allowing just 19 points per game, which is no small feat. But they're also dealing with some roster challenges, most notably a secondary that's allowing a coverage grade of 65.8, which isn't great in today's NFL. Houston needs to bolster their roster, especially their offensive line, to protect rookie QB C.J. Stroud and help him develop into the franchise quarterback they envision. They also need draft picks to continue building that defense and extend the window for their current core. Here's where things get interesting for the Giants. According to league sources like Adam Schefter, the Texans might be open to trading Anderson if the right offer comes along. The price. Rumor has it they're looking for 2 second-round picks. An attractive offer considering Anderson's proven production and potential. The Giants, currently sitting at a 2-11 record in the midst of a rebuild, are actively seeking a premier pass rusher to elevate their defense. Their current sack total of 32 isn't bad, but adding someone like Anderson could push that number well above 48, dramatically improving their pass rush and overall defensive dominance. Imagine the impact Anderson could have on Big Blue. His addition would bring an immediate boost to the pass rush, which has been a bright spot but still inconsistent at times. His presence could elevate the entire defense, forcing opposing QBs into hurried throws, reducing big plays, and increasing turnovers. His ability to generate pressure rate of 24%, performs even some of the league's top pass rushers like Brian Burns, who averages around 16%. That kind of difference could be the catalyst for a defensive renaissance, reminiscent of the dominant Giants' defenses of the past, like those led by Michael Strahan, who redefined what a pass rusher can do. Furthermore, Anderson's presence would help the Giants' secondary, which has struggled in coverage, allowing a PFF coverage grade of 65.8. With a disruptive force on the line, the secondary would benefit from less pressure on their coverage assignments, potentially reducing big plays allowed by about 20%. The Giants' defense, already showing flashes of potential, could become a nightmare for offenses in the NFC, especially in high-stakes matchups. This move could also be a strategic play for the Giants' future. With the team sitting at a crossroads, investing in a young, elite talent like Anderson isn't just about immediate improvement. It's about setting a foundation for sustained success. The Giants have a rich history of developing pass rushers, from Jason Pierre-Paul to Strahan himself, and Anderson could be the next in that line. His addition would energize the locker room, inspire younger players, and send a message that Big Blue is serious about returning to championship contention. Of course, there are risks involved. Trading draft capital for a player like Anderson is always a gamble. What if injuries strike again, or if he doesn't fit seamlessly into the scheme? But with his proven production and the current state of the Giants' defense, the potential rewards outweigh the risks. Plus, with the Giants' current odds of making a deep playoff run being as long as plus 50, a move like this could be the spark needed to turn their fortunes around. If Anderson helps the Giants win just a handful more games, it could completely alter the trajectory of this franchise, making future seasons far more promising. Now, let's think about how Anderson's arrival could specifically influence the Giants' upcoming schedule and playoff chances. The NFC East is fiercely competitive, with the Eagles boasting an elite offensive line that Anderson would love to face. His ability to disrupt the Eagles, which has been one of the best in the league, could be a game-changer in matchups that are often decided by the slightest margin. If he can generate pressure consistently, he might be the X-factor that allows the Giants to steal a win or two in crucial divisional games. In the long run, his presence could be the difference in key matchups, especially in high-stakes playoff scenarios where every sack, pressure, and forced mistake counts. The Giants' front office and coaching staff are surely weighing these options carefully. They've seen how the right addition on defense can turn a team around. Think of how Max Crosby's trade in 2024 boosted the Raiders' win probability by 16%. Anderson's talent level and fit for the Giants' rebuild make him a prime candidate to be that kind of difference maker. The team's overall defensive efficiency would skyrocket, and with a more aggressive and disruptive pass rush, the Giants could turn the tide in their favor, moving from a team that's rebuilding to one that's reasserting itself as a playoff contender. But beyond just the immediate on-field impact, this potential trade also sends a message to the rest of the league. That the Giants are serious about investing in their future, willing to pay a price for game-changing talent, and committed to building a defense that can carry them deep into the postseason. It's a bold move, but one that aligns with the franchise's rich history of finding and developing elite pass rushers that define eras of Giants football. Remember how Strahan, Tuck, and JPP became legendary? Anderson has that kind of potential, an electrifying talent who could redefine what this defense can accomplish. And let's not forget, the NFL is a league where moments matter. A player like Anderson, with his ability to change games with a single sack or pressure, could be the difference in a playoff game or even a Super Bowl, if the Giants get there. The energy and swagger he would bring to the defense might just be what pushes Big Blue over the top. The NFC is wide open this season, and with some strategic moves, the Giants could surprise everyone and re-emerge as serious contenders. In summary, the possibility of trading for Will Anderson Jr. is shaping up to be one of the most exciting storylines for Giants fans this offseason. It's about more than just adding a player. It's about signaling a new era, one where the Giants are willing to make bold moves to reclaim their dominance. It's about injecting new life into a defense that, with Anderson's talent, could become one of the league's most feared units. And it's about giving the fans hope, a belief that this rebuild, while tough, is on the right track and that brighter days are ahead. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, the Giants' front office will need to act quickly if they want to make this happen. The trade market is heating up, and Anderson's value might only increase if he continues to excel in Houston. For Giants fans, this is a moment to be excited about, not just for the potential talent acquisition, but for what it signifies in the big picture. It's a statement that Big Blue isn't content with just rebuilding. They're aiming to dominate again, to bring back that legendary pass rush that once struck fear into every quarterback in the league. Imagine the roar of MetLife Stadium when Anderson hits the field, unleashing that relentless rush. Imagine the feeling of watching your team finally have the pass rush weapon that transforms the defense from good to historic. That's the kind of impact we're talking about. The Giants have the pieces on offense, especially with Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones, but defense wins championships. Adding Anderson could be the piece that unlocks that next level for the team. So for all the Giants fans out there, stay tuned. This story is still developing, and the offseason is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory. Whether it happens or not, the possibility alone energizes the fan base and keeps hope alive that a new chapter is about to begin. One where Big Blue rises from the ashes, ready to make some noise in the NFC and beyond. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the New York Giants. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest New York Giants news.